and a hopeful smile. Mm-mm-mm.
When I'm with you, I don't wanna be with white hair and a hopeful smile. You're inside, so you're outside. All you need, a pleasant
What's up? What's up? Let me turn this off. Let me turn this off real quick. Yeah, how you doing? How's everybody doing? Either in the chat or fucking in the clouds. What? Let me turn this off. Oh, my face. Yo, what's up? How you doing? I'll be real with you, bro. I don't even know myself. I just wing it. To be honest with you, I just shoot the shit and you know. How y'all doing though? How y'all doing? Nobody was live and I got bored, so I just said, fuck it. I hate the sight of myself. I feel narcissistic as shit doing this. So I really do. I appreciate. Weren't you here last time? Unless I'm confusing you with somebody else, in which case I apologize. Let me do this real quick. I am a man. I am a male. Male man. Not a male man. Like I shit male, but I do I might have seen you before. I rarely go live anymore, so it's like shit. I don't remember who comes up here and oh baby, there you go. All right. Let me shoot this down. If anybody wants to come up and shoot the shit with me, the panel is open. I don't have nothing in between up like day was yesterday. The sound audio. Microphone check 1 2. What is this? The fight with the business. Fuck. What's going on? Let me see. Let me see. Check 1 2. What is this? How about now? Come on, man. He was a red bandana, was a cool piano, and a hard guitar down in Mexico. Hello, hello. Can anybody hear me? I gotta wait this bitch out, man. Come on. All right, can you hear me now? All right, cool. Yeah, I'm doing this shit on my phone, so I gotta, when I exit out, I gotta do it manually through the phone and shit. I gotta get myself a little desktop or a laptop or something. It's easier. So I've been looking up, I guess, data on how to get back in the algorithm and how to stay in it and looked up times when's the best to post, and went to my YouTube studio, then went to audience and analytics and this, that, and the third. And with the times where my page has the most traffic, I know I've been meaning to. I just been like, fucking procrastinating as per fucking usual. But only time will tell if I actually get my ass in gear with that. But anyway, it's just I'm so used to doing everything through my phone that I completely like abandoned a computer. Like I'll get on somebody's if I really need to, you know what I'm saying? But overall, I've been like copacetic with, very minimal. Let me fix this guy. That's better. Shout out to the shout outs. Shout out to Nightish. I'll be stealing catchphrases and shit. Not necessarily stealing, but borrowing. Good people. What's at the 15-minute mark? Oh, she go on forever about that. But long story short, yeah. How was your day? I don't know what happened. I was, the views and the audience was there for the live streams and the shorts, right? But I'm falling out of favor with the algorithm. So it's like I'm cussing too damn much. It's like a perpetual fight to get in some type of traction. So now I gotta start paying attention to like analytics and stuff like that. And I'm always done that. I never really done much with it though. So I did a thing, right? I'm back on Discord if anybody wants to. I know that means shit, man. I mean, I'm not blaming nobody. This is all my fault. I mean, I'm not even that far either. It's not a big of an important thing. But as of late, I've been kind of like getting a little bit more serious about this. For the most part, I've always been a supporter of everybody else, but not taking care of my own shit over here. So I gotta start. Anywho. Hold on. I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to be rude. All right, cool. All right, let me share this out. Oh, you are? I hurt myself today. Oh, Trish, that's you. Why did my thing go off? That's weird. All right, let me share my live out. I usually like to wait when I do this. Come on, man. Come on, man. Get your shit together, man. Make it do what it does. Let's share this out. Boom, bada, bang. No, get tall. I'm in Mexico. I appreciate you. What I'm gonna start doing with these now with the live streams is I'm gonna start going live with topics. Oh, all the time. All the time. I support like a motherfucker, but nobody ever comes over here and reciprocates. But the thing is, though, about that, honestly, I'll be real. I'll out myself. I used to feel the type of way about that. Nowadays, in today's climate, with how I feel, with how I, move and carry myself, I don't really give a shit anymore. It is what it is, man. I'm not gonna hold it to anybody, right? I don't want to be spiteful and what's the word? Begetting, whatever the fuck, a grudge, right? Nah, man. It is what it is. Whoever does show up, shows up. If they don't, then it is. It is what it is, man. I am over supportive, though. That's my problem. I'll be real with you. I can only fix what I am. At me, I can't. Any and everything outside of that, I'm just like, I can't even really associate myself with even trying to want to, help with. I'm a man. I gotta do it on my lonesome. You know what I'm saying? I do gotta get back into the live streams with topics that are like. I gotta write down. I got a journal or whatever. I gotta start writing down the topics and talking points of where I want to go of the direction, and don't unveil it until the day of. If y'all can do me a favor though, real quick, if y'all can hit the like button, share it out, tell everybody that your boys laugh, tell a friend or tell a player, tell a hater. That's all. Costs nothing. And if you like it here, if you like what you see, feel free to subscribe. Takes nothing. But also, if you like to help your boy out, I'm a grift for no reason. If you want to help your boy out, shoot a couple shekels my way, a couple pennies. This, then the third, cash apps. Always open. Never feel obligated to. I went live last week. Last week, or yeah, and man, I didn't want to. It was a good live. It was good. There was nothing bad necessarily per se, but I had to delete it because well, I'll say it this way, but and it's a shame too because it was a good live stream. I haven't had one like that in quite a while. Anyhow, I've done stuff like that before, like in the past, but like I've had like I guess more or less falling outs with people. Like I'll go live on their panel, like bullshit from there, and there'll be chill lives, and then like some fuck shit happens, and I'm like, man, I don't want some shit like that associated with me. I have to get off the panel, delete the live and shit. It's like, man, I feel much more better over here doing shit on my own than I do going on other people's panels now because it's like, and I'm not trying to sound like I'm, you know, sticking my nose up and I'm looking down on people like that. I'm not trying to sound like that whatsoever. What I'm specifically getting to is I like to carry myself a particular way, and when I think back on it, and if I can't laugh about it or be like, feel benevolent, I'm fucking retarded. Benevolent, you know what I mean. If I can't feel like a way, like look back at it, be like, oh, that's funny, or oh, that's somewhat of to a relative nature, I gotta be like, man, nah. If anything, I'll be in the comment section, right? But with mine over here, at least I know I can, you know what I mean? I'm shitty at describing things. But like I'll go on a panel if somebody asks me to. If they want to talk to me about whatever. That rarely to never happens, but on the off chance that it does, I'll engage, right? Indulge. Plus, you know what I mean? Overall, as a man, you know what I mean? It just feels disgusting to be like, I feel like I'm asking for help on here. Like, hey, help me out. Help your boy out. It is what it is. I play with what I'm dealt with, and I just move on from there. Even when I go live, like I never know how long I'm gonna be doing this. Sometimes I don't have an intro, and it'll go live will be like 15 to 20 minutes. Yeah, what it is, ain't nothing but a chicken wing. But I do gotta start getting these live streams back up. I gotta start doing these topic live streams. And I always say I'm going to, but some shit happens offline and I end up not having the time to do it. I appreciate it, I do. I'm what's the word? A grifter. Not in the sense of like I don't stand for nothing, but a grifter within the sense of like a very nomadic on here on YouTube. I'm not tied to a specific or a particular sector or community. The floater, the lone wolf. I go where I have fun at, where I'm entertained. But anywho, it's crazy because growing up, I've always been like a quiet kid, right? Calm, cool, reserved, collected. And once I feel like I've gotten comfortable with somebody, and that's where I get to. And I've been told this many times growing up too, where like they thought I was gonna be like a very calm, cool, quiet, boring type of person. And then I get comfortable and I start to like the company that I'm surrounding myself with, and I start to become a yapper. That's how I feel on here on these live streams. Like I'll be on here and I for the most part, like I don't really say nothing. I'm just talking just to talk, just to hear myself talk. But as the live stream goes on more, I get more comfortable when I talk more. Well, obviously, I need to. Obviously, I'm live streaming. It's not often I show my face, but today I just feel like, man, give him a little bit. And even with that, I can say that's very detrimental, right? And let me say this though, I understand why. I'm very much like that too, right? I'm very much to myself, stick with who who I kick it with every day. I'm not what's the word? Objecting to like new friends and shit like that. I'm really not. I'm very easily approachable. I can have a conversation with anybody. I'm very much I don't know how to. I am introverted myself, but I'm also outgoing. I don't know what that particular term for that is, but and I will say in today's climate, there's too much of that. There's too much introversion, and a lot of people they're getting too comfortable with it, right? Because then, if you don't allow yourself to feel uncomfortable, and I understand as to why, like not one of the unnecessary type of strain or stress. But getting just a little bit out of your comfort zone is gonna help you a little bit. You know what I mean? Hey! How you doing? It's been a while, long time no see. Good to see you. I mean, shit. How do I say this in a way that's? I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm really not. I'm not trying to sound like an asshole or anything. Like I'm putting nobody down or mocking anything or anyone. Right? But let me say this: everyone is entitled to their opinion on how they choose to view life. They live anecdotally, and they move forward from there. And media can play a large role in that. TV, social media, the internet, what have you, right? The media in general. A lot of us don't even understand or know, right? Either consciously or subconsciously that we're being molded. If people were to question things more often, right? And it doesn't have to be like a big giant put their lives at risk, get them killed for questioning type shit. It can be something as minuscule as why does an ant eat a leaf? Right? I'm not trying to sound all hippie. What's the word? Confucius, under the sun, we are all the same type shit. I think we're all different, and we should embrace that. There's good and bad uniformity. The bad uniformity is everybody's the same. Thinks, talks, walks, acts like each other. Everyone's a yes man or woman to the next yes man or woman. Nothing in particular. I'm just talking for the most part. I'm just yapping just to say shit. I really never know what to say here. I just say fucking low key. Like my chest was like a little heavy. Before I hit the live, I'm just like, man, what am I doing? What am I doing? Why am I doing this? It's getting dry. Pause. That's good water, brother. My throat was getting dry. We all have our religious, political point of views. Some don't have it. And I have mine. Mine are the most unwelcome. The link's pinned if you want to. Yeah, for free. Link's pinned right there. I'm not really saying a whole bunch of anything. Honestly, I'm just talking. It's not often that I go live. I might keep this one up. Usually, because at the end of the live, I'm just like, man, I don't like today. Click delete. I'm going to keep this up. I might. Shout out to the four of the building. Shout out to the four of the building. Most amount of people I've had in a while. All are welcome. Y'all can come up here and chill if you want. Just don't, flash me your boobs or your butthole and or your pee-pee. Outside of that, man, copacetic. I'll answer the friend request at the end of the night. I appreciate it though, Shush. I'm gonna accept it. I will. I haven't gone live in so long, bro. It's like I feel like I'm doing it for the first time each time I do this, and it's probably a bad thing. Your boy got to get back in the algorithm, man. I got to do some work. Got to get back to the work on this. Just want to tip my hat for a little bit. I'm glad It's like fuck, man. Everywhere I go, YouTubers are beefing, fighting about something, and I get it. Everyone loves the drama, and everyone loves the buffoonery, the shenanigans. The what have yous. It's crazy how much I stay out of the way. It really is. And this is me bragging to my own horn and shit, but for real, I get to brag about that. I really do. I'm pretty much welcome everywhere I go, and if I don't like it there, I just don't go. I don't bitch or complain about the host of the channel that I don't like either. Right? I just go, I shut up and just do my thug thizzle. Let them handle their bizzle. For shizzle, my nizzle. It's crazy. I don't follow the drum. That's the funniest part. I don't, because 9 times out of 10, I don't even follow what the hell's going on or why they're beefing or why this, that, and the third. I have to keep asking questions. And I had to stop after a while because I realized, man, I'm being annoying. But anyway, no. Baby love, my baby love. How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. No complaints, you know.
How
Living
you doing?
life to the fullest. I'm just kidding. Just living life, you know.
I appreciate you stopping by. Really thankful for it.
No problem.
What you been up to?
Nothing really. I don't know. Just I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know what I've been doing. I've been lost in limbo for a little bit, you know.
Bro.
Trying to get my shit together. You know, you have to refocus sometimes, you know.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. But yeah, no, I was found that interesting the other day when you're like, oh, remember I posted that kill the old you or whatever, you know?
Kill the boy so the man can live.
Yeah. I just found that interesting because I was like, I've been going through all this like I don't know if it's spirituality or more like I guess just introspection, you know what I mean? Just trying to figure out who I am, who I was and who I am now, and you know where I'm heading to and stuff like that. So yeah, it was interesting. Definitely. Like we go through different stages in life, you know. When the old you doesn't work out no more, you know, you just gotta how do you say reinvent yourself, you know? Renovate or whatever it is. Yeah. So, that's pretty cool.
You gotta repackage and move on with what works and get rid of what doesn't anymore.
Exactly. Yep. So that's good. I'm glad that we're kind of like in the similar stages. Well, I'm a little more advanced, of course, because I'm older, but I'm just saying, not more advanced than you. I'm just saying in age. You know what I mean?
God, calling me a rookie. Jeez.
Some people just, you know, some people get stuck in certain places, and others know how to move on. You know?
Yeah, I think. Nah, 'cause there's people out there that don't ever do it. Sadly, they die before they get a chance to.
Yeah. Well, I guess they conform. You know?
Yeah.
That's one thing I find so hard. You know, I conformity is one of my worst enemies. You know, it's just like I'm never satisfied. To be honest with you, you know, never satisfied. So I guess it's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. You know.
Typical woman, never satisfied. Just kidding.
No, but it's true. You know, it's like I reach certain goals and I'm like, nah, but this is not exactly what I want. You know, like I want more. You know. So
No, but honestly, that's a good thing though, because like you're always like driven.
yeah, exactly. You know.
Because there is a benefit of like being content, but there's also a downside to that, because that means like you're never gonna want to.
Move forward.
You're always like settling. Like you settle and slow down. And then you
Exactly.
know that the thing that you want is gonna actually cost you more time because you're like, all right, I gotta put in more time if I want this or if I want that. I gotta do this
Mhm.
and I gotta do that if I want this, that, and the
Right.
third.
Right. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how long people could remain stagnant. I mean, I was stagnant for a while. Just
Yeah,
doing the same thing over and over, and it gets tiring afterwards. But then it comes to a point where it's like I don't know. I don't know how to do anything else. Like this is all I know. So that's why
you
people have to push themselves to
get
to
comfortable.
learn more. Exactly.
Yeah, I think everybody goes through that at one point. I think it's called like a dry spell or something,
I guess
or like
something like that.
I guess it's like a form of like a block, like not like writer's block, but like I guess cognitive. I guess,
Yeah. Yeah. That's
or like
true.
even your mind's like, man, like you're trying to like mentally elevate, but like emotionally you're like feel stuck.
Right. Well, you know what? This is an argument I used to have with one of my ex-boyfriends, right?
Yeah,
Because he was set on like gang banging, and this is with my life, and this is all I know, and this is blah blah blah, you know. And I used to tell him, I go,
yeah,
I understand that's all you know, but like sometimes you gotta move out of there, your comfort zone. You know what I mean? He's like, but I
yeah,
mean, what else is out there? And I'm like, I just stood quiet. I was like, you know what? You're right, because in a certain way, it's like you don't know what else is out there, so it's like it's not something that you're searching for, or like you're looking to pursue, because you don't know what else is out there. But if you start hanging
yeah.
around the right people and shit like that, then you might be able to find something else.
That's crazy. I literally said that like 5-10 minutes ago. Like folks,
Really?
they were talking about like a lot of folks nowadays are like introverted. Yo, what up, No Chaser? How you doing?
Yeah.
Like a lot of folks nowadays are like introverted now, more so than they ever been before.
Yeah.
And I was talking about and like because I'm not trying to like put down either because like I'm like the same way, but like I also understand if that could be a big detriment because a lot of folks are comfortable with being alone and they don't want to make new friends or like think about new
Exactly.
things, right?
I don't know if it's fear or
So,
whatnot, but
yeah.
hey, gas mask, give me like 5 minutes because I'm trying to get rid of a little puppy that I have, so they just got here, but just give me like 5 minutes. I'll
Okay.
be
Yeah.
right back.
Do your thing. Yeah. Perfect.
All right, thanks. Bye.
What up, y'all? Yeah, what I was gonna say is like when people say stuff like that, well, I can't do it. It's all I know. This, that, and the third. The truth about that never gets talked about or ever brought up was the reason why that's the only thing you know because that's the only thing you ever wanted to know. It goes back to the old, cliche saying of like, if you wanted to, you would, right? Like I said earlier, a lot of folks, they die before they even get to reach that focus point, and it doesn't really tie to one thing in life. It could be anything, but we're just you talking about particular experiences because those are more relatable, and most people know what that entails. And I'm not saying necessarily that like it's easy or like, oh, you know what I mean? Like I'm trying to downplay anything. I'm not trying to sound like an asshole. At least not too much, right? Like I'm not trying to put even anything down necessarily. I'm just trying to get you to understand specifically as to why your situation hasn't gotten any, I guess, better, right? And I'm just some dude on the internet. I'm just some fucking stranger online with an avatar, right? So hear me out, don't hear me out, nothing changes, whether you do or whether you don't. At the end of the day, it all begins with you. So you got to make that decision to like step out and just do something, whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? So it starts and ends with you. Now, whether or not if you're going to make the decision to do it or not, that's, you know, like I said, up to you. Whatever it is, if you want it bad enough, you'll do something for it. And I don't even know how the hell I even got on this topic. I really don't, but my mind's like a damn hamster wheel. It just goes and lands where it lands. I wonder what kind of puppy she got, or had, or was. Grifting. If you, on the off chance you feel so inclined to donate, let me know beforehand that you did, because I don't always get the notifications. My phone's like, iffy. Anyway, I'm glad I went live today. I really did. It's not often that I have chance, like I have time to do it. And by the time I have time to do it, like I'm done with something, I'm like, man, the last thing I want to do is get on camera and just talk about nothing. Because I'll lay there and I'll be like, you know what do I have to talk about? Do I have anything substantial to say? And I'll be like, I'm too tired. Or, whatever. Like, nah, that'll be a boring ass show, even if I was watching it. They do, they really do. And I've seen both sides to it. How it's both beneficial and detrimental for some folks. Because some folks will be on it too much, and this is their whole world, right? And there's also people on here who get what's on their mind out, and they feel better when they're done doing it, right? And they're able to carry on, or stops them from making some type of a weird, wild decision, whatever that may be. Some folks are on here and what the fuck? By that. Some folks get on here and they be like, yo, I don't want you hanging with that YouTuber, or I don't want you hanging on with this YouTuber, and then they try to control people's channels and shit. That's when you start to like, all right, bro, you're doing too much. And what's weird about that, right? Here's the weird part. I don't understand it. I never will understand it. You can't ever get me to understand it. But there's actually people on here who really heed to the advice. Like, they literally won't hang out with some people on here because they were told to by some fucking stranger online. That's crazy, yo. That's wild. I can't feel sorry for those people. I really can't. But it is what it is, bro. Nothing I say is gonna change that. So it's just crazy that happens. But I'm glad you all came through, bro. Like, honestly, for real. This is a lesson we gotta keep up. It's very, very rare that I have a live stream that I like. Because 9 times out of 10, it's just me yapping to myself. But I've done it where I just talk and talk. I have one up here that's like 3 hours of just me. You're a real one. That's why. You're a real one. I like people like that. And I grew up in the type of neighborhood where it's weird. How do I describe it? Like, you got made fun of for doing everything that everybody else was doing, but you also got made fun of if you didn't do it either. So that's not much of a compliment. I could do a lesson about that, how my childhood was growing up in the hood. I appreciate that. I thank you so much. It helps the channel out a lot, tremendously so. Thank you very much. Matter of fact, hold up. One 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 one.
No. Hey, I'm sorry. Are you still alive or not? Here I am.
There you go. Sorry about that.
What's up? I'm back. Come here, Papa. Come.
You had a dog?
Yeah, I had we have what is it, a German Shepherd? The other one? There, Papa. We have a German Shepherd puppy. He's like probably like 6 months or something like that. Got a little pit bull like a couple days ago. But I was like, no, I can't take care of it, you know? They're too much.
That's it. Stop her.
It's okay.
How'd you get it?
Huh?
So good. She's not babying his ass straight.
You need to be baby. You're right. You hear my grandson? You have kids, right? Yes, Tom?
No, I don't.
You don't have kids?
Not yet.
Okay. It's an adventure. I'll tell you that for sure. And then when you have your grandkids, it's like even better. I don't want my boys to hear that, but it's different when you're a grandparent.
I really do. I really do want some though.
Yeah. Yeah. To me, it's like fulfilling, you know. To be honest, you know, it's hard. I'll give you that. Okay. It's fulfilling for me. And then with the grandkids, it's like I tell everybody, like when you have grandkids, it's a different kind of love, you know. It's just like more I guess free, you would say, you know, because you don't have the responsibility of raising them and then not raising them. Well, yeah, raising them or like disciplining them, you know. It's like way different.
Yeah.
But anyways, where were we at? We were talking about what? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
About what?
Oh, about not wanting to move on from stuff that you only know from.
Like transcending, you know?
Yeah.
It's I don't know, like for these past 2 years, right? I've noticed that even like other people that have grown up with or whatever, they're like I'm not the same person I used to be before, you know? And it's
Yeah.
like I'm like a whole lot more passive, more like calm. Before I used to be very like feisty and I want to fight everything and everyone, you know? Now it's like I'm
Yeah.
more like I'm like laid back. I think about things. I was very impulsive back then. Very, very impulsive. Like I used to like snap for everything, you know?
Yeah. So
Um
was I. Yep.
yeah. And now that like that I've calmed down, I don't want to say calm down, but I'm like I think things more like thoroughly, you know? Like I don't I just try to look at everything like through every aspect, you know? And I find
Yeah.
that to be like a whole lot more peaceful, you know? Like I don't know, it's just like it's a different feeling. Like I don't feel like I need to. I don't know if I thought or if I felt back then that I had to prove myself, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I
now
was
it's
just
like
about to say that.
yeah. Now it's more like fuck, I don't care what anybody thinks or whatever. I'm like content with who I am, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah. But doesn't mean that there's no room for improvement. There's always time and there's always a will to better yourself, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nowadays, like I found myself in a few situations where I was like, I know for a fact I can fuck you up really bad if I want to do. I'm thinking it right, and I'm just letting the person just talk. Like it was when recently I was on the train. It was me and my brother, and he was just like a J cat. You know what I mean? Just talking around to people, saying things, and he just was talking to my brother randomly, and like. And I got in front of my brother. I didn't hear what he said, but I saw he was looking towards our way, saying something. So I turned around and I was like, "Will, what'd you say? What?" And he was just, homeless man rambling, right?
Right.
And I was like, "Yo, what up, Spank? How you doing?" And I was like, "Oh man," right? I was like, "Oh fuck." If even thinking about doing something to you, I feel fucked up because I know you're not all the way there, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And he was just saying there's random shit. It just didn't make any sense, right? We were just like, "Oh, okay, yeah," just letting him talk. And my brother handled him pretty good, and I was like, "Fuck!" I mean, I instilled some good shit into you because he diffused the situation like right away.
Uh-huh. That's good. Yeah, and you know what,
normally, oh my bad, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Because like normally, even if I was like by myself, I still probably would have like went on with it, right? Entertained it and engaged with it more. But nowadays, it's like, man, you know what? I'm just like, I pretend like I'm ignoring you. Like I hear all that you're saying, but I'm acting like I'm not. You're not even there, and I go walk away. But normally, I'd be like, "Whoa, what? What'd you say? What?"
Right. That's how I used to be
That
before
shit was
too.
awesome.
I used to be jumpy as hell. I like jumpy, you know, like what, you know. Now
Yeah.
it's like I'll even like stand like on YouTube, right, where people come at me sideways or whatever, right.
Yeah.
Before I used to be like argumentative or whatever, but now after like I started thinking things through, going through that change, you know.
Yeah.
I'll sit there and I'll engage with them like, well, what? Like, I'm just trying to understand why you feel that way. Like, what is it that brings that out of you? Why do you feel that way about me? Or like, just trying to understand, you know, like, not that it's gonna change anything about me or like their opinions gonna change anything about how I feel or how I move. You know, it's just like obtaining like a greater understanding about how people see me or whatever it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's always just trying to get different aspects of things, you know. Yeah, like before I didn't care, and not that I care now. It's just like it's always good to know like how you're being perceived as well, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just I don't. It's weird, right? Because as much as I used to like chaos and fucking all that shit, you know. Now I find myself to be like more like serene, you know. Like it's weird. I can't explain it. But if you knew me a couple years back, you'd be like, "Fuck!" Like she changes a lot, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that. Like some people will be like, "Oh, she's scary," or "She's a fucking pussy." Like you said, like I know I could fuck you up, you know. I'm just not gonna fucking stoop myself to that level. Like I'm not that person anymore. You know what I mean? Like it's, some things are just not worth it. Like honestly, you know. Some people are not worth
Yeah,
it.
9 times out of 10, it really isn't. It's really not that deep.
Exactly.
It's just more or less the being comfortable with how, like, getting back to what was comfortable and just really wanting to set off.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because it's more or less, if you handle it the old way, it's instant gratification, but in the long run, it's going to fuck you over. And the thing that
Right.
you don't really want to do is to walk away. You realize you can look back at that and be like, shit, that felt good.
Right. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense because I know a lot of the times, like after like the whole fucking argument, the fight, whatever, I would sit back and think like, fuck, I shouldn't have done that. Like that was ugly, you know, that was just fucking wrong what I did, you know, or I should have handled it differently. You know? And
Yeah.
it's just weird. Like I tell people like it's a whole lot easier to be kind than to be fucking hateful and you know, because
Yeah.
you know, with hate, like it stems with it comes with a lot of bullshit, you know what I mean? Like animosity, fucking grudges, and all that shit consumes you after a while, you know? It consumes you when you can just nip it in the ass and be like, you know, just leave it at that, you know? I'm cool, you know?
And how it takes over you is it's with that feeling of feeling good about it.
Yeah, exactly. I feel you.
It's like, I'm not trying to get like deep or anything, but like with lust, right? Like with lust, it's like you want the sex right then and there, and right, you're really horny for it. But then like in the long run, you're just like, fuck, now I gotta potentially think, well, she's pregnant now, and I gotta take care of a kid that I didn't want. I just wanted fun.
Yeah. And not just that, like being lustful, like, yes, okay, yeah, it feels good, blah, 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 all this bullshit, but is it like really fulfilling? You know what I mean? Like, did you really find that connection with you know? I mean, at the end of the day, that's what everybody's looking for, like a connection, you know?
Yep.
I don't know if it's just women, but I'm just saying, you know, like,
Yeah.
jumping from partner to partner or like jumping around, just fucking being with all types of people. It's like, at the end, it's like, ugh, you know, it's fucking nasty, you know, because you get nothing out of it.
It's like a different version of an addiction. Like if you can go outside and like go to a gas station and fill your car up and like see that, like an addict, right? Like you can see it from across. But like when someone like addicted to like sex and stuff, like you can't tell, like, because they're like a ninja. They look like you. They look like me.
Right.
They're like, we got their shit together, and
right.
I don't know
I don't
why.
There's people that you can tell that are like that. Honestly, you know.
Yep.
You could see it on the. I don't know if it's like an energy or you just see like a fucking demon behind them or some shit, you know. But it's like you could tell, like me, when I meet people, it's like I already know what they're about, you know, like what they're looking for. It's just okay. I'll give you an example. So I went to school with this fucking guy, with this man, right? Like, to Truckee school, whatever, right? So we were like hanging out, whatever. And when it gets to like, oh, well, do you want to stay over? I'm like, no, I'd rather go home. I'd rather be with my grandkids, you know, like I put them in bed, blah, blah, blah. We had plans to go to Yosemite or whatever, you know? And then he's like, well, why don't you stay over? I was like, no, I like, there's no need for me to stay over. Like I can, you pick me up in the morning, take off, whatever, you know? So then he's like, well, you know what? Why don't you enjoy your grandbabies or whatever, and we'll just plan it for some other time, shit like that, you know? So I'm like, so all of this was just to get a piece of ass, right? Your intention wasn't really to fucking, like, you know, get to know me or like spend time together or shit like that, like, you know? You were just trying to fucking, you had a purpose to whatever the fuck you're doing, and that to me is fucking, not one, it's disrespectful. Two, it's fucking gross, you know? That you would even like think that, like, that's the way you move, you know what I mean? That's nasty to me. And number three, it's like, how dare you fucking think I'm gonna pick you over my grandkids, you know? So it's like you could see that in people, and they'll show you the signs, you know, right away. Like you can tell when their intentions are not pure, you know.
They if you let somebody talk long enough, they snitch on themselves.
Exactly, you know, exactly. So I'm like, she's not. That's not me. You know, that's not my type. So move on. You know, like it's like, you know, like he's like, oh, you know, I'll get you this, I'll buy you this, and I'll buy you this. Like now you fucked up because you think I'm a fucking gold digger. Like, bitch, like I could get my own shit if that's the case. You know, so that's
Yep.
fucking. That's on you. Like that's the way you move. Like go fucking find somebody else. I'm not like that. But you could tell when people have that energy in them. You know, so.
Exactly.
I don't. That's why I think like women, like honestly, need to have standards. You know, like they have to raise their fucking bar like high and shit. I
Bingo.
see like we've talked about this before, right? Like this whole generation is like about money and fucking like what can you get from me? What can you do for me? Blah blah blah. And it's like that's sad because now you want somebody else to do that for you, but now it's like it kind of makes you think like so. You have the potential of doing all that shit for yourself, but you're gonna fucking wait and sit around for somebody else to do it for you. Like, where do you stand? Like, what value do you bring to the relationship in that case? You know?
Yep.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just like old school and I just think differently and whatever the fuck it is, you know. But it's like I don't know. I've always,
that's good though.
yeah, you know, I've been very, very fucking strong-willed and trust me, like, I don't like wait around for a man to come and fucking take care of anything for me, you know. If I know I could do it, I'll do it, you know. So that's just the way I am.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. And I don't know if it's us that fucked up our kids. I'll say that. Our generation fucked up our own kids, right? Because we made them very fucking dependable. Like they depend on us for everything, you know? Like they don't know nothing. Like, they don't know what to do or how to do things. And it's like I don't know. I think it's us. We screwed our own kids, you know?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I would
It's kinda
say
weird
today.
It's weird because you're younger than me. Like you're what, 35, 34,
Yeah.
something around there, right? Yeah. So I'm like almost 10 years your senior, you know. So it's like you're still like a whole different generation than mine, you know. But
Yeah.
you're different. Like you have a strong head on your shoulders, and I think you more or less, you know, the ropes, you know. But
Yeah.
like my kids are fucking like. Sometimes I'll be like, dude, you need to fucking do this. You need, mom, can you make an appointment for me for the doctor? Like, no, like you could call, but mom, like, no, dude, you do it yourself. You know, like I have to be pushing them out there sometimes to do things for themselves. And it's like, you need to stop being shy. You know, you need to stop fucking being scared of people. Like you need to fucking throw yourself out there, you know? So
Yeah.
It's just different. Yeah. Okay, you were gonna say what? I'm sorry. I interrupted you.
I was gonna say I think I at least from anecdotally studying from what I've gathered about how more or less millennials and Gen Z are more or less priced out of everything now, especially with how worse everything gets every day. I would say that more so than before. They're more so independent now. They pretty much have to be, right? How pretty well it's where the climate's at now, to where people have their son moving back in with family members, and it's a whole thing, right? But I was gonna say, getting back to the other point too, it's crazy how within that same breath, a lot of people have become so hyper sexualized or money, specifically in just only money driven, right?
Yeah.
And I can understand as to why, being priced out and stuff like that, but
Right.
It's crazy how fast a lot of people are betraying each other for that quick dollar, that quick fix of some change. Yeah. Right.
But I think it's always been that way. Honestly, throughout history, it's always been that way. You know, there's that quote, right? Money is the root of all evil, right? That's always been very constant, but I don't know if it's because society is starting to lose morality, you know, those values are not being taught anymore, like the way they probably taught you and they taught me, you know. A lot of family values are fucking going out the window, you know. So for a lot of people now, it's about, like you said earlier, instant gratification. It's about material things, you know, what you can obtain. So the more you obtain, it's it's like the higher standard, or not standard, but status you have. You know what I mean? That's how people
Yep.
see themselves now. When before it used to be like you meant more by the way you carried yourself, how respectable you were, how people looked at you, or perceived you. You know, people actually, they stood for that. You know, like they stood for having respect for others. You know, hardworking, like for men, right? If you
Yeah.
weren't fucking hardworking and shit like that, like you were looked down on before. You know. Now
Yeah.
it's like they're fucking assholes. They're fucking they're like a lot of men, right? And some women too. It's like they're assholes, right? Because they have money and they have this, they have that. But what did it take for them to get that? You know, like they stepped on a lot of people. They fucking it's just like, to me, it's like fucking like, oh, you know, like you have all
Yeah,
this
it's
shit, but
crazy.
you're still like, your soul's empty. You know what I mean? So it's
Yep.
like, I don't know. Yeah.
Especially with
Crazy.
how online is now too, because like a lot of the beef between men and women isn't like problems that they want to talk about. It's just because you're a man or because you're a woman, like, right?
Mhm.
It's like that becomes the focus point of the dialogue, and it's like eventually the plot gets lost within the shuffle.
Right. That's right.
And
You know what
oh,
I seen the other day, how like, and again we talked about this too, how women are like, oh fuck, I don't need the man, I don't need a man, you know, blah blah blah. Do it for myself. And I know I said that, like, I'm very independent myself, you know, but I don't know if it's like both the sexes' fault. Like men and women are at fault for this, right? Where it's like we kind of demasculate the men, right? By pretty much pushing them out, like, honestly, you know. But then men too got comfortable with being like, well, fuck it, she don't need me, then I don't have to do nothing. You know what I mean? Hi, Papa. I don't know what it is, like, I don't know. I just think like old. I don't know if you believe in God or whatever, but there's
I
a
do.
reason why. You know, okay, well, there's a reason why God made a man and a woman, right? And that's to work in union and come together to
we're
procreate.
really not supposed to be independent. We're supposed to be codependent on each other.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but we have our roles, right? Within
Yeah.
within the relationship, like women are supposed to be like not subordinate, but like we're the nurturer, you know, and the man's supposed to be like the strong one,
The masculine and feminine.
Yeah, yeah. But that's all of that shit's being lost. Like, I feel like oh, careful, Papa, careful. It's the values again. Papa, move. Yeah, it's I don't know. You know what? I think society's going to shit, to be honest with you. You know?
It really is. Honestly, it really is.
Right? I mean, fuck.
It,
And I always
it's to the
I worry
point where
about.
like holding the door open for somebody nowadays, it's like seen as like a big heroic thing. It's like that's such a basic common thing.
Yes. Exactly.
Like the bare minimum is looked at as like a virtue.
Yeah, well, it's the respect, and it's not being taught at home anymore. That's all learned behavior. Like, you have to teach your kids to do that, like how to be respectful and shit like that. Now it's like I see like these parents be like, oh, you know, don't let them talk to you like that. Like, no, you need to respect your elders no matter what, you know. But now it's like they encourage fucking shit like that to happen, you know. They encourage for like small children, like, oh, you can't be lecturing him, that this is just opening. Like, he's just like voicing his opinion. That's how he feels. Like, no, a child needs to know its place too. You know, like, you can't be disrespectful to older people. You know what I mean? Like, it's just weird. I don't know. Shut up, Rita. my daughter-in-law's making fun of me. Shut up. Anyway, yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna get my phone.
Things are just so much different, you know.
Yeah, the climate's changed.
Yeah, for sure.
But even then, though, within the same breath, I'd be a hypocrite if I wasn't like, if I didn't point out that I'm the same way. Because like even with I guess more or less frivolous actions, right? And if I felt like it was going to be at the detriment of myself as well, because like when you're a parent, like your decisions don't no longer like you can't really make a decision anymore that you want to do, right? Because the child's safety, the child's well-being is involved now, and you're no longer living for yourself.
Yeah.
So I had
That's true.
adults around me, even as a kid, right, that I was able to point out, like, you know what, this is bullshit. What the fuck you're doing is gonna fucking be at the behest of me, and then I'm fucked over in the end, and you just don't give a shit. So I had to be that young one that talked shit to the elders because they didn't seem to really give a shit. And me being younger, I shouldn't have to point that out to you. You're the one. You're older than me. You should be telling me this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And I'm not saying like every situation like that though. That was not like saying like capping for anybody. I'm just saying like specifically as I guess for me, anecdotally.
Mm-hmm. I mean, but there's like certain like you said, certain situations, whatever, you know, because I remember like being in my teenage years too, and just calling shit out sometimes, you know. I guess that's why like not that my family don't like me or for shit like that. It's just I'm very opinionative, you know. Like I would see things shit, like I would see things cracking and be like, you know what, that's wrong. Like what you did right there, that's not right, you know. And I'd be like, no, what do you know, blah blah blah. Like I know that's not something you're supposed to do, you know. Like I know a little bit more about respect and shit like that, you know. And a lot of like, I don't know, I don't want to say my parents didn't teach me this because they did in their own form, you know. But there's certain like behaviors that they, even till now to this day, that they have that I don't agree with, and I'd be like, you know, that's wrong, you know. And they're like, oh, what do you know? Just shut your mouth, blah blah blah. I'm like, that's your pride speaking, but you don't know how fucking horrible you look for fucking doing certain shit, you know. And it's like, oh, well, you like, they tell me like, oh, you don't have no moral standing, blah blah blah, because of this and that. But yet I won't ever fucking do certain things that other people do, you know what I mean? Like I like, for me, it's like I feel like the way you treat people is the way that you're gonna get treated, you know. And I always feel like you always act accordingly and shit, you know. But
a lot of things that get stepped on, like a lot of people, when the way how they move forward and how they're like the type of class they choose to act with. Like a lot of people, there's this thing called pattern recognition, right? Like you understand someone's pattern, and you're like, all right, if I do this, then this person's going to say or do that. And if I do that, this person or that person's going to say this or that, right? So like you're constantly, you're more or less on your toes all the time because you don't really have that trust factor. And and at the end of the day, who you keep around you is like up to you, I guess. You know what I mean? So
of course,
the fault isn't really all that outward. Because a lot of the times it's like a lot of it's inward.
Yeah, I see your point.
If that makes any sense.
I don't know, like maybe that's part of like my experience, right? Like growing out of those patterns of behavior, you know. Just I don't know, I try to align myself with people that are kind of like thinking, or not thinking, but moving in the same direction that I am, you know. Simply because it's like, okay, so there's been times where it's like for example, my homeboys, whatever, right? It's like we're trying, like me, I'm trying to move out of this situation, like move forward, do things differently, you know. And it's like you can't. It's hard to move forward when you have to look backwards. You know what I mean? Sometimes to help other people to move at your pace, you know. So I've learned to let that go. Just like I can't be a victor for everybody else, you know. Like sometimes you just have to move at your own pace, you know.
Not everybody's gonna make it.
Yeah. And it's not that they won't make it, it's just that maybe not at the same time frame that you will, you know.
Yeah.
We're all different, but we all have a path to walk for sure, you know. So
Yep.
I guess at the end of the day, it's the goal is to get there, you know, and just
Yeah.
have that plan, you know. Like it's like you can't reach a point if you don't. Okay, wait. Let me clarify this. You can't reach a destination if you don't know the path there. You know what I mean? Like you can't
Yeah.
just go like set sail and not know what direction you're going to. You know, you have to have a set plan to where you want to land. You know.
Yep.
That's why it's important to set goals, and for sure, you know. Like I said,
Even
it's
when
just
you-
knowing what you want. You know.
Yeah. Even when you like more, it's not more or less like quote unquote getting there, right? Because even when you finally reach that point, that destination, right?
Right.
Even
Mhm.
even then, you still you can't even really stop because you still got to do stuff to maintain to either to stay there or to keep going.
Right.
You still got to put, even when you reach the quote unquote end, there's still a lot of work left to be done.
Yeah. But that's where you have to think that's what always improving or like self-fulfillment comes in, you know. And always fucking like okay, again, like I said, not being satisfied, you know, or not just conforming to that, you know. It's
Yeah.
always, I don't know, I guess everything's a milestone, you know. It's like you have to, in life you said milestones where it's like, okay, I got to this point, so not only did I get to this point, but I know that I can get to another point, you know. I have it in me to keep pushing forward. And
Yeah.
I think that's why a lot of people lose their way, right? Because they give up somewhere in between those little milestones and shit, you know. I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah. What?
I mean, more or less
Okay.
always room for improvement type, because even then, that's something I thought about as of late. Like even if we were to quote unquote get there, even if I were to reach all my goals, there's still like a shitload of like introspection and like discernment that still needs to be conducted. Even like how do I
Yeah.
now that I've gotten here, right? Thank God, like even like metaphorically, like all right, thank God, I've reached the destination. I've reached the climax of the journey. Now the end of one chapter is a whole new one.
Right.
Like, even then, I still got to question myself: do I even want it bad enough? Because like, I guess even the easy part, not, and I'm saying easy because I'm using it lightly. Getting there is the easy part. It's maintaining and ascending, maintaining it enough that you're able to discern whether or not is even getting there worth it, is staying there worth it. Now that you reach the end, are you finally able to carry on with what? Because once you, like most people, they finally reach the destination and like they stop. Like they stop doing what took them there,
Right.
and then they end up falling out of grace, and it's like they're left to sit there with all their surroundings and all their belongings out on the curb, and like they're sitting there. Okay, what the hell went wrong?
Yeah. It's interesting. I don't know to that. I don't know. I don't even know how to respond to that. So what you're saying is like what you're saying is like you get there, but you're still kind of lost, not knowing if that's where you want to be, pretty much.
That's a good added to it, but not necessarily. What I'm trying to say is like a lot of people they finally reached the goal they set, and I think they accomplished it. But now a whole bunch of work they got to do now, even more so than we did before, to keep it right. Like when you say like getting a house or a car or whatever, you still
Yeah.
got to put in payments, right? The rent,
Yeah.
or the mortgage, or the water bill, the power bill. Now you have you're say you were homeless and you finally got the house. It's like, all right, when you were homeless, you didn't really have all that much to really worry about. Now that you have the house, now that you have the
Yeah.
car, now that you have
The car note. And
yep,
yep. Yeah, I hear you. I guess you have to start off with the main goal, right? You got, say for example, you got the house, right? But with the house comes up every house, you know, in order to like say maintain it, like there's certain things that you know that you have to put in the work for you know.
Yeah.
But that comes in with the planning and I guess the journey there, you know, like those are things that you already have to know that you're gonna have to sustain, you know, because you can't just get the house and you know not worry about everything else, right?
Yep.
For example, like if I want a car, like I know that first of all, I want a car, I need a job, right? I need the job. I need to make sure that I make the payment. I need to make sure that, you know, the insurance, all this shit, like those are already pre-planned events, you know. So is it worth it? Yes, because you got the car or the house, you know. Now, do you want a bigger house? That's a different story. That's a different journey already, you know. You just gotta just gotta keep pushing forward, I guess, you know. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Do you ever listen to like Earl Nightingale and fucking Napoleon Hill, James Allen, those authors and stuff?
No, I never heard of it.
Never heard of them? Oh man, I'm gonna send you some information or some like lectures of them. And you're gonna trip out because I that's where I thought that you were getting all this like this conversation from, because they speak a lot about that, about the journey of getting there, what success is, right? So it's like you would call somebody a failure, right? Because they're not fucking they're not like owners of certain businesses, or they don't have a lot of money, blah blah blah, right? But success is not what you have to do. What? Hold on. Success is like being like, for example, being a school teacher, right? You're successful because you know that you're a great teacher, right? You know that that's something you're putting out that you love and you're helping people, right? Other people consider that to be a failure because really, like, what does a teacher earn, or like, you know, they don't make a lot of money, but it's about, wait, baby, it's about self-contentment, I guess, with it. You know, you're a successful housemaker, for example, you know, because you know that you did a good job at raising your kids, at taking care of your home, providing for your husband and shit like that. You're successful. It's how you feel. It's not what other people think about you, you know.
Yeah.
I have to send you that stuff for you to understand. I don't know if you're picking up what I'm putting down, but yeah.
Nah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Oh, but hey, I'm gonna get down because this little boy's not gonna let me do nothing. I need to put him in bed. But
I appreciate you coming on. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'll talk to you later, okay?
All right. Have a good night.
All right. You too. Bye.
God bless.
Let's go then.
Whew. That was a conversation and a half, folks. Holy shit, bro. This is a lifestyle I gotta keep up. But yeah, bro. It's not necessarily the journey, like, and I'm trying to say this without sounding like I'm downplaying anything, because I'm really not. I'm really, really not. What I'm specifically getting at, right, is, like I said earlier in an analogy, this is the best way that I can put it, right? You're homeless, you're broke. You don't have a car, you don't have a dollar to your name, you don't have a house, right? You have clothes on your back and whatever the fuck is in your pocket, right? Your target is more or less a a standard, basic thing to most, but to a lot, it's also like a luxury, right? You want the house, you want the car, you want the money. So, okay, you got to put your ass in gear. You got to do this, that, and the third. But you realize, okay, all of that is like 4 to 8 times more work than you were ever doing before. Now you're having to question if whether or not what you're doing is worth it. Because even when you finally reach that destination, you finally achieved whatever it was you set out to get. Okay, now you have it. Okay, now what? Right? Do you revel in it and just stop what you were doing? Does your drive dissipate? Does your hunger wither? Because now you have it, and now you're stressing out because you got to do more than you were ever doing before to keep it. To keep the roof over your head, the car in your driveway, clothes in your back, and the food in your stomach. And there's a whole bunch of other factors, right? But I'm speaking like this in general because it's more understandable to everybody. You got to really question yourself. Are you sure you want that? All right. Are you willing to do the work for it? Because you're going to get tested along the way if you really are about what you say. As the old saying goes, only time will tell. And what I'm saying is probably like the most basic shit, right? And I'm not even necessarily trying to sound deep or philosophical or anything like that. Shout out to Trish, because she's the one who really brought this all up. She brought up introverts, and it dissipated from there, and it trickled down into this. Shout out to Trish. I guess more or less what I'm asking is, are people really are about what they're saying? Do you really want it? All right, fine, go get it. But understand you're going to get tested. Understand you're going to get poked and prodded. You're going to stumble. You're going to trip. You're going to fall. But if you see the pot at the end of the rainbow, are you going to keep going, or are you going to be like, you know what, I don't want it? No, don't. You honestly helped this out tremendously. I was low key. I was literally like halfway, like questioning, should I cut it? Should I cut this one early? I am so glad you brought that up. Honestly, thank you. What I gotta start doing now, though, is if I want to keep doing this, I gotta write these down. And not necessarily write a script down, not that, but more or less write down talking points that I want to cover within the topic that I'm addressing, whatever it may be at that specific time. It's really not often that I come on here and get to have a civilized conversation, be it that it was eccentric, right? Shout out to Baby Love and so Baby Love stuff. She's a really good. I'll always have good conversations with her, honestly. Better than I have with dudes, bro. Honestly. Shit, wow. I will say though, right? This is where I start to sound like an asshole. The problem with introverts is they and I understand as to why specifically, right? I really do. There's people that are fed up, right? There's people that are more or less sick of the current state, right? Like it wasn't just like they hate this or they hate that. It's just more or less along the lines of like, all right, bro, I'm out. I've done all that I could for this and that. But there's also the other side to it that doesn't get addressed. Is you're allowing yourself to be defeated. That's the biggest part of like with stuff like this MGTOW and red pill and introverts, right? You gotta. I'm not necessarily talking down either. Understand that I'm not, but I'm gathering data when I'm hearing these conversations happen. And the problem with these is, I do sympathize. I really do. Because I've heard the conversation just as to why, like breakdowns as to why they got to that point and why they reached fuck it, right? But I've also talked to other people who I guess more or less are former that or people who have frequented stuff like that. And I heard both sides of the argument. And honestly, what I've understood is that I do understand both sides, but the biggest part that's with me, that sticks more than the others, is that you're allowing yourself to be defeated. You're allowing yourself to submit and crumble when pressure gets applied, when you're essentially giving up and you're in the fetal position and you're in the corner. And that's a big detriment because also on the other side, there's a lot of people who are introverted and because of the how much time they're spending alone, there's alone and those who will feel lonely. And like those that feel like no matter what they do, no matter how much they reach out to people to try to like ask for help or this and the third, I say that a lot, but at the end of the day, they end up, offing themselves, whilst at the same time you go your own way is one of the most encouraged things nowadays, especially with online. And I've asked a question, and nobody was ever to really answer it. When I'm asked, well, if this is a route that you think works for you, if this is the same ideology, for lack of a better word, is getting men, put in the dirt faster than those who are extroverted and outgoing, right? What the hell? Why? Oh shit. Probably, right? But the biggest, I mind you, I'm not saying that my word is law. Like my word is bond. Like this is the end all be all. Right? I'm speaking anecdotally. But the biggest problem I see a lot of people, especially with communities online, is they're letting people define them. You're not letting yourself stand in your own square. You're afraid of getting kicked out or marginalized for standing on who you are. So a lot of folks on here are going with crowds and they're blending in. word that I say quite a few, and a lot of people haven't even heard about it. But it's called monophobia, and it's like you're afraid of yourself. You're afraid of being alone. But then there's also those who are FOMO, FOMOs, I guess they're called, right? The fear of missing out. So they got to be involved with absolutely fucking everything. So you got to find that medium of moderation. Stand in your own square. Be yourself. Don't let the world define you. Before anything else, go with God. And you'll find the word in the word. You know what I mean? Honestly, you will. You'll feel it. And I wholeheartedly stand by that. I understand not everybody is a man or woman of God, but I wholeheartedly encourage you to be. Well, that's a decision you got to make for yourself. I'm getting tired. I can keep on going though, honestly. I like constructive and critical conversations. Not even for the sake of just like going back into the algorithm and shit like that. I just genuinely love good conversation. I like listening to people and I like talking to people. Like getting a synopsis of their character. I'm glad I was able to have that conversation with Baby Love. If any mods are in the chat, if y'all can do me a favor and if Baby Love left a comment, go to her comment and click on it, go to channel and get the link from her channel and post it in the chat so folks can follow her. She has a lot of conversations like that over on her channel a lot too. Oh, man, she's good, people. Ironically enough, that's one of the times where I went to I checked my analytics and I went to audience in my YouTube studio and it tells me those are the days where my channel gets the most traffic. So I'm like, well, shit. I gotta start operating in a manner that coincides with the analysis that I'm getting. My channel is not that type of channel anymore where I can just do what I want with it and just people will show up. I gotta start paying attention to this shit now. Here I am sounding like a fucking real YouTuber content creator now. It's weird, but whatever. I just like to have genuine conversation with people. But this is really good. I'm getting sleepy and yawning. Make myself something to eat and watch some TV and go to bed. It's 12:36 a.m. here. It's midnight. Could be 2 or 3 for the rest of y'all. Because every time I meet and talk to people on here, I'm from Texas. I'm from some are far away, which has time ahead of yours. I'm like, man, where my West Coast peeps at? I'm yawning. I gotta get out of here. I appreciate every single one of you that came by via watching in the clouds. There she is, right there. There's the link right there. Y'all go follow her. She's a really good channel. Really good people. I wholeheartedly thank every single one of you that came by today. Either just came and left a comment, came and left a like, or you're watching the clouds, or in the replay, mind you. Tell her I sent y'all. If y'all could do me a favor, if you haven't already, hit the like on the way out. Share this out. Tell everybody that I'm live, or went live, or that I go live now. Tell a friend, tell a player, tell a hater. And I'm fucking back, baby. I'm fucking back. Also, if y'all want to hook your boy up with some shiny silver coins my way, there's yeah, I'm glad you guys came today. Honestly, thank you. So I gotta start operating in a way that coincides with my analysis that's done. But I gotta go. My stomach hurts. I'm hungry. I'm starving. I was gonna eat before I did this, but I just said fuck it. I'll just go live and see what happens. I love every single one of you the same, no matter how much you hate me or don't know me or like me. I will see y'all on the next one. God bless. Good night. Peace out.
When I'm with you, I don't wanna be with white hair and a hopeful smile. You're inside, so you're outside. All you need a pleasant surprise.
wanna be with you. All right, folks. Y'all have a good night. I love you. God bless. See y'all. Peace.